Hello everyone, my name's Game, and welcome back to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, we competed in the Tournament of the Brave and made quite the stir-up with the head of Sanctress. So yeah, we're already pretty big on the board, but now we also get to infiltrate Luisa's ship so we can try and get the formula for the curse that is on the prince. So yeah, but first, before we do that, first off we're gonna go to the academia. It's been a while since we actually been here, I feel.
Fascinating.
So you have a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it. Let's go read up on the archetypes first. Do we only have one new archetype? It looks like the research documents about the commander. In times of yore, there lived heroes known to change the tides of battle by their presence alone. Their souls together form the power of the commander. Among them, the adept whose word guides legions I dub the general, and the elite who has the battlefield in the palm of their hand I dub the warlord. The commander archetype is unremarkable alone, but can produce impressive results by taking leadership of the battle and supporting their squadron. But their power comes from being surrounded by skilled heroes to direct. A leader loses effectiveness when asked to spearhead the attack. Let no commander forget this truth.
The thing is,
So this archetype takes a supporting role to strengthen allies' abilities and can even change the rows. They've got defense, but no real damage. So again, just basically a pure defense role, and that's it. Gotcha. Makes sense. Kitty. Okay. Now, other thing, we can actually technically complete Moore's next request he has. His current request is to study 15 different archetypes. We might be able to do that if we can... Well, okay, hang on. How many do I currently have on Will? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 9, 10, 11, 12... but I'll need to learn more.
Fascinating.
But we're going to need to get everybody's.
I'm counting on. Of course.
Let's go ahead and just study all these.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the night.
Really?
The power of the knight's soul. I'll protect what is precious to me with all I have for an ideal world.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Let's learn the warrior.
Fascinating. This, all right? I'm counting on you. Of course.
Very nice. More heart.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
I see.
This overwhelming strength seems perfect for fighting on the front lines. I will see you through to know my destiny.
New skills, new possibilities. I see. Fascinating.
The commander.
This right here, all right?
Yes.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
The commander.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander.
Really?
Power of the commander's soul. She uses to support my comrades valiantly. I'll support everyone if that is the best way to do so.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
And then the
I
faker.
see. Fascinating. This, all right?
Alonzo's.
I'm counting on. Of course.
Give me the faker. Oh, worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the faker.
Really?
The power of the faker. A fascinating power that befuddles enemies. There's a lot to test out. It may even have fun.
Oh.
Here, take these Leaf of Light.
Found new power.
So we might technically be able to get further. if I can upgrade like, okay, hang on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 currently. Oh,
You don't say.
you study quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had. It counts. I thought it meant on one single character. Oh. No, it's not talking about a single character. It's just talking overall. Okay, in that case, that's a lot easier.
Incredible.
Okay, I had that completely wrong. Whoops.
All right.
Oh, well, that'll be helpful for later, I imagine. More.
Did I?
Just now. No, impossible. Are you right?
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayer. Though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears.
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. Don't let it bother you.
It'll be fine.
I must
I'm sorry.
apologize.
I find myself thinking in circles so often. Yeah? And kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition. Was that the truth? Lately, I've felt that my research may actually be by another's will. That I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. Don't give in.
No.
Don't let yourself give in to fear. A fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. More's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. Rank up.
Often I find your
I can have
words
3
resound.
slots for this one. Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
I should range the general archetype to 15. General was the evolved form of the commander, right? I'd be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. I'm pretty sure that it was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I think this is the general. For reference sake, what do you do good at? Marakukaja, Rebellion, Fiery Strike, Formation Vigor. You know what? You know who this would be good on? You want to know who I think Commander would probably be good on?
I see. Fascinating.
Hulkenberg.
Right. All right.
I usually use Hulkenberg as my defensive unit anyways, and having Marakukaja now would be really handy. So I think we'll stick with using Hulkenberg's with this with Commander. That way we can start working towards the General. I have a victory to His Highness the Prince. I believe that the future of the kingdom is beyond those laurels.
To greater heights.
Let's do it for now. We'll go back to working on this later. For now, we're just going to stick with what we got. And I should probably consider inheriting Medi. Alright. Is this changed at all?
It's conceivable.
It's still just my name. My IRL name, not in-game name. I'm not Will.
Huh. You're coming.
Goodbye, then. Alright. Now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and start spending time with people. And the person I want to spend time with is Barden. Quite the predicament. Quite the predicament. Barden. What's up, man?
I can't believe it.
What now?
What?
It's you! How far in your travels for you to be in Matira of all places? Oh, but I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you have some urgent business or another, but I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Like what?
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it. What's up, then?
The truth is,
I want to consult with you on all this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. A new ruler? Of course, ruler isn't quite the word, but one to own land like a lord or anything. But still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power over what happened with Lei Johanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new law did allow us self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fellow best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fun man, and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be governor. Huh. I can assume it's because you're popular. You're just that popular, Barden.
nay.
And I'm pleased to hear it. But it's just cause I'm the captain of the guard.
Still,
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. Stretch, I'm no hero. It was all thanks to a lot of you. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them? Everything's a challenge.
Hey,
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
wait, what?
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me. Of course.
Don't worry your
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town like you. I can sense Barden's extraordinary determination and faith in me. I like Barden. I'm really glad that he didn't turn out evil. I keep saying this, but he could have very easily turned out to be evil. They could have very easily made him evil, but no, he was just also getting played by Morrison and Lei Johanna.
Barden, you finally decided what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up.
Well, rest easy with you in charge. Those Sam was a bit of right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you
Too true. I saw him work at attack club with devastate Maltira. I'll work up some kind of it.
I can't do it. I can't figure out what voice I need for you.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will you? I hate it when you chase them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
whoa.
What? That's how you play hunt and prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town.
My thanks.
Thanks for the time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Have a good time, Barden. I like the idea he's just chasing kids like, this is what you want.
This is what you want, right?
I say it's time. Oh, Dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Luis's gauntlet runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room before the day of the soiree. It doesn't need to come here any longer. And yet... we should probably take a look at this guy.
Money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. As long as you got it, you can do pretty much anything. So, what do you want to know?
Crew Corps Sergeant Xanth.
Fancy a bit
There's a man named Sergeant Zanth among Louise's subordinates. He's the officer in charge of the Caradrius' crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer.
Xanth. Oh, the important-looking guy we saw at the Caradrius the other day.
What, an acquaintance of yours? Hmm? Then you might know this already, but he's a large man wearing armor who holds strength as justice as his creed. I hear he was once compared to the Colosseum too.
just between
He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison.
Alright, stats elements. In that case, it sounds like Gunner might be a good choice, because Gunner has a move that shoots from afar and inflicts poison.
Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work too well too. But Luis values power, and so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, if Luis trusts him, you can bet he's got strong as blazes.
Gotcha.
I see. We'll have to find ways to inflict status ailments, of course, and it'll certainly be a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. No such thing as being too prepared, so let's head there when we're sure we're ready. Thanks, mate. Starboard Corridor Chief Seba.
fancy a bit of it.
Oh, fast. Maintenance Chief Saber, eh? He's in charge of the starboard corridor. Can't take a joke, so I've never gone along with him. He's as strong as you'd expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. As you can guess, if you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you end up hurting.
Just between
That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either, from what I hear. To win, you'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Not that I expect you'll end up fighting him.
This guy sounds like a massive pain. If we don't improve our skills, we'll be done for. And since he uses magic that repels physical attacks, we'll want to find some way to dispel that too. Thanks. Port Corridor Master Glecom.
fancy a bit of
Master Sergeant Glecom is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. He's an intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman, swings his axe all around him. You'll want to watch out for it, it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out.
just between
All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you want to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind.
I guess
We'll
so.
need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful. But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure that we improve our combat skills before fighting him. Thanks, mate. Bridge Juna Devotee Cabio.
fancy a bit of
The
it.
Caradius' salesman Cabio is stationed on the bridge. He's a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say, I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I almost think she was a goddess.
We're not paying for that. What's his fine style?
We're planning to spar with him. Well, he's the only one Louis granted the privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong one.
Just between
Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he once had a traumatic experience in a storm once. The rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it?
Thanks.
Guess we better prepare some electric magic, then. He's one of Luis's hand-picked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. If time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Slow and steady wins the race, after all. No point in hurrying. Security guard Salva.
fancy a bit of it.
Salva, you say? He's the Caradrius' guard chief. Got some business with him. He's not someone you have an opportunity to meet with often. His job to patrol the Caradrius is on the lookout for intruder. The chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who's earned Luis's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty ignite that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against that.
Just between
I hear he's weak to projectiles and lances, though. Maybe his reaction time's slow, with wearing that big helmet and all. And that's about it. Remember that on the off chance you find yourself against him.
I guess
No doubt he's
so.
powerful if he's in charge of Luis's guards. If we don't come at him with all we've got, we're in trouble. We need to come we're ready to fight. Oh, and he uses an almighty magic, right? Sounds like it'll be trouble, but maybe we can retaliate with some of our own. Almighty. Avian of Gracia Forest.
Want in on this?
I'm guessing you're after the dragon thistleberry. The Kokosaros, that lords over that area loves them too, so be careful. The Kokosaros unleash terrifying attacks, so if it sees an opening, some might even insecure you. I recommend having magic to behind your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectile, so having those wouldn't hurt either.
Just between us.
Hope your dragon thistleberry goes swimmingly.
Got it. Let's make sure we prepare thoroughly well. Thanks. We still got a couple left. Ghost of the Tomb of Lament.
Want in on
A
this?
Tomb of Lament, huh? Of course I can tell you all about that. The bounty is called Fatalich. Everybody's people are saying it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Kaimenza.
Just between
Not
us.
just fighting two enemies at once, that's the problem. When the Kaimenza's around, Fatalich's attacks get stronger. He uses powerful dark magic. Also, I heard from a bounty hunter who nearly escaped from it with his life. You better either prepare ways to protect against magic or use the Kaimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. As you might expect, seeing as it's a ghost, Fatalich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy.
Got it. Our best tactic is to devise ways to protect against its magic, and also summon wind and light magic of our own.
There's a Kaptaros over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step unless you want your next step to be into a grave.
The Fiend of the Forsaken Tower.
Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters.
Hey. The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Hey, connects.
It's your call.
Among them is a particularly powerful giant called the August.
Just between us.
Be careful when it stores up power. Its next test will hurt. Let's just say so. Keep up your defenses. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You best make sure you can use some of that.
We got two more. Almost done.
Cheers.
There are a lot of shops in Briarhaven dealing in rare ingredients. There are even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's a butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. But the only specialty good that you can get from the village nearby is really meadow milk. What's rare depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? I respect that there's more to you than strength. That reminds me, the younger of the Magnus brothers is cooking... I've said too much. Forget it.
Briarhaven.
Cheers.
Do you know of a village called Inundo? A little ways up north of here. It might look abandoned at first, but there's still something to do there. Then again, they sell mostly rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polish them up, you'll find some rare treasures. They also sell Hell's boiling bath bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading that direction.
Whew, okie dokie, we're finally got all that. But for some reason, that did remind me. There is something else that we can do on our own that I should do on my own before we actually head on over to the to do stuff. And that is, first off, we're going to save. Oh yeah, and we can also read stuff. Sorry if I'm not really getting into much stuff here at the beginning. I just want to make sure we're ready. But anyways, the other thing we can check is this. Gold beetles. A special insect covered in magla glows with a golden hue. It absorbs ambient magla in its habitat, and evidence suggests minute differences in their environments translate into differences in their biology. Though they give off a golden glow, it fades quickly upon death, so they have no monetary value to the layman. However, there is apparently one eccentric in the world who collects them with a passion. The natural cave near Martyra. Complex tunnels dug by giant sandworms expand in all directions, and the strange network soon came to be populated by monsters of all kinds. Martyra and locals know to keep their distance, but it's not uncommon for the oblivious travelers to venture in, seeking shelter from the heat, never to be seen again. A military-grade gauntlet runner that Luis is based out of. The first gauntlet runner in history to achieve sustained flight, it was originally built to be a symbol and flagship of the Royal Army. Aside from being capable of flight, it also boasts a colossal frame as large as a palace, with a soldier crew far larger than most runners could sustain. Though the Crown Theocracy claims that the runner was stolen by Luis, the empty throne means it is currently impossible for anyone to charge him with treason. In fact, many soldiers under Luis do not hesitate to claim that they themselves represent the true Royal Army. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as watercraft, which coined the local term sea runner, yet in recent years a rare few have even proven capable of flight, earning the term sky runner also came into use. However, those that do fly are really only capable of floating for a very short period to get over particularly steep terrain. Luis's Caradrius is the first true sky runner capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through magla propulsion at constant, dangerously high output with high risk of volatile reaction. Additionally, the Caradrius is only capable of aerostatic hovering rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Neurus aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary: mechanical flight not through magic lift but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. Annex War, a series of intermittent conflicts during the latter half of the 6th century of the Uchronian calendar, fought between the countries of Uchronia, Oceania, and Montario until their unification. The war began with hostilities opening against Oceania, and after Uchronia united with Oceania, Montario followed. The largest scale battle fought in the war was between Uchronia and Oceania, called the Battle of Brylehaven. Fierce naval skirmishes broke out around the city with such intensity that they went down in history, passed down orally as valorous and romanticized tales of war. While there were many battles with numerous casualties in Montario as well, they were short and fought far from populated towns, giving them less staying power. Even after the annexation, the momentum to seize independence remained throughout Oceania and Montario, and it was not uncommon for skirmishes to erupt. These were a stumbling block for post-war reconstruction and a headache for generations of kings to come. However, within a few years of Luis's rise to prominence in the state army, he has successfully thwarted the rebel factions and repressed the independence movement for the first time since the annexation, and that peace has endured. A ruin north of Brylehaven, once a flourishing settlement full of migrant workers, come to mind in the vast veins of magla crystal nearby. However, dense as the magla was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty and ragged husk. There are occasionally hopefuls who still risk expeditions to mine crystal, but it is never long before they return empty-handed and shaking. The capital of the Principality of Oceania and the kingdom's largest port. Home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom, known for being a bustling trade hub and having free, broad-minded atmosphere. Of particular note is its seaside coliseum, a major source of local entertainment and a cultural touchstone. It's believed that there are substantial magla deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effects of which have destroyed nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. However, as the sea is deep and excavating seafloor crystals remains a practical near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. Julian Castilian, an Ishkia candidate participating in the tournament, the second son of a noble family and child prodigy who was the youngest to ever gain a seat at the former Mage Academy. However, right as he made his breakthrough as the author of the innovative ideological book The Future of Magic and rose to fame, he expanded his platform as an animal rights advocate. His Gauntlet Runner, Arc to the Future 3.0, uses no animal-deprived parts, but it lacks power. Lena Caden, a UG candidate that's participating in the tournament. She's extremely passionate about Gauntlet Runners, having grown up in and around them at her family's business, Caden Workshop. She has no real political stance and is only participating to generate publicity so she can rescue her family's shop from dire financial straits. Caden Workshop's products are highly regarded within the engineering community, and her custom-made runner, the GR1000 KN Mark III, is astoundingly fast for its small size. Loveless O'Shea, a Parapus candidate and participating in the tournament, third son of a tavern-owning family in Oceania. Having never held a steady job, the notion to enter the tournament was like a divine revelation to him. He repurposed an old cargo ship, remodeling it as his Gauntlet Runner, Lord O'Shea's Exalted Saloon. His promise to make half the capital pleasure districts and all the booze free has resulted in his only support being a small contingent of heavy drinkers. Katharina Gran, a candidate for the tournament of the throne, a parapist bounty hunter of unrivaled skill. Though some scoff and consider her promise to place bounties on the rich absurd, she has garnered modest support. Most of that support comes from the poor people of her tribe, but there's also a contingency who've come to support her after seeing she was a youthful beauty. Nice. Next we got Rella. Rella Cygnus, a young Ishkia woman and magic healer, affiliated with the crown theocracy. Her mastery of healing magic is beyond her years, many calling her the best in the kingdom. She was even brought up before the king to heal the prince, despite being no more than 12 years old. Healing magic requires delicacy, making it difficult to wield through magic igniters. Thus, magic healers often move in wealthy circles throughout the kingdom. Despite her great abilities, Rella has long served as a healer for the common people in the capital. Her devotion to the public without regard for wealth or fame has led many to respect her, and she is often referred to with the title Saint. Still not through. Basilio Magnus, a high-ranking member of Luis's faction and one of his closest aides. Trusts his older brother Fidelio absolutely. The brawn half of the Magnus brothers' partnership. He's known as a nearly unstoppable bruiser on the battlefield when paired with his brother. And Fidelio Magnus, a high-ranking member of Luis's faction and one of his closest aides. He and his younger brother Basilio are known as the Magnus brothers and are highly respected by lesser members of the faction. Has been a trusted aide of Luis's since Luis's time in the army, long before the incident at the royal funeral. His being a parapist in a high-ranking position naturally attracted criticism, but he's largely silenced those critics via his many military achievements. Prince of Montario, an elderly rogue man who is prince of the Principality of Montario, the eastern country that is part of the three United Kingdoms. One of the 5 members of Senate, he rushed to Grand Tread following the sudden death of the king. Montario has been the center of sanctism since annexation, and the ruling family, that is the once royal family of Montario, has been devout sanctus for generations. Interestingly, it is perhaps due to the royal family of Montario's close ties with Forin's family that Forin was able to ascend to the highest position in sanctism despite being a rogue. Ugh. Hang on. So much talking. My throat. We're almost there. Give me more. One of the 5 members of the Senate, a Rusante man serving as Lord of the Principality of Oceania, the western country of the 3 United Kingdoms. He rushed to Grand Tread following the sudden death of the king. One of the 5 members of the Senate representing the army. Before the king's death, the highest rank of one could attain in the royal army was general. The king then served as a military leader, uniting all the generals. With the king's seat vacant, the Senate needed an interim representative for the army's interests. Thus, the provisional rank of high general was created, so these responsibilities could be temporarily assumed by someone other than the king. Forden appointed this man to the position, and so for the present time, he represents the entire army. Igniter Consortium Head. One of the 5 members of the Senate, they represent the Igniter Consortium, an organization which oversees all things igniters in the kingdom. Though said to be an Ishkia, their strikingly unusual appearance, including a magic igniter as an artificial right eye, makes it difficult to confirm by sight alone. Despite its name, the Igniter Consortium isn't actually an independent entity, but more like a shell company through which the crown theocracy extends its reach. It was they who arranged the consortium's monopoly in the first place. The Igniter Consortium single-handedly manages igniter production, regulation, and military outfitting, as well as magma collection via accumulators, all while maintaining tight control over the spread of information regarding igniter creation and its inner workings, per the Crown Theocracy's direction. It also sells civilian-grade igniters wholesale to Lycaon Magic Association and Grand Trad. The Lady of Martira and true criminal behind the series of kidnappings that rocked the town. She went mad with resentment after the old traditions dictated her child be put to death, but her wits returned after hearing from Haisme, who also lost his child for senseless reasons. She offered to be the head brought to the exhibition in place of Haisme, who would be cleared of his false accusations. The group trusted her to come to the exhibition on her own, which she did to her credit. Almost there. A renowned tavern in the entertainment district of Brawlhaven. One generally needs a referral from a current regular just to get in. Expensive, ornate, and lavishly decorated, its typically shady clientele provides a sharp contrast against its glitz. Holy crap! I'm tired.
Where to?
Now! Hang on, I need to catch my breath. Oy, oy, oy. Now that we're finally done with that, my goodness, I want to go around and get ingredients. I feel like if I end up being quiet for a bit, bear with me. I want to try and gather ingredients to make sure I can actually do stuff. Paintings.
Please, if you might deign to help.
Oh, you sell pendants. I'm good. But thank you, though.
Welcome.
Fresh meat. I've already got plenty of Bordeaux meat.
Oh there. Wow.
Probably the food.
Oh. Can we
I'll
talk?
take blue cheese.
Thanks.
Blue cheese.
Oh there.
I'll take 4 red grass. All good. It's currently nighttime on 23rd.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna go to the merchants area of
Let's go.
Brilhaven, and we're gonna do some debating, apparently. Do. Wee.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, hey, it's this guy, the big guy.
What now?
Let me make sure I save here. I'm never going to get the save button correct, you know that? Because I know that. Versus me. Alright, Brawlhaven Podium. Improving everyone's lives is my top priority. Corruption, injustice, I'll never stand for those.
I see.
Let's debate. My eloquence and imagination should increase. Let's do it. Hello. You're the one that offered up that sanctress. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas. My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained? That's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice? Of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Klima have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. Oh, this Jin guy seems to have thought of everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. How can I appeal to them? Well, we should help anyone and everyone.
I will help.
Everyone is deserving of our help, regardless of tribe. What? And how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. Pretty sure they're saying the exact same thing in a different ways. Will's rather wet behind the ears, but it makes me want to support him. If anyone's a swindler here, it's Jin. Damn, Brad, at this rate, my whole life is on the chopping block.
I knew it.
We were great.
Works for me.
Hone your eloquence and imagination. 5 points. And rank up for eloquence.
Eloquence. Why?
Whew. We're doing pretty good on getting these stats up, at least. 45.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We're getting very close to having top spot.
Luis's.
The Soleil is approaching. We need to secure infiltration route to Luis's cause before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it
The
happen.
prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
19 days until Louis de Soleil. Let's proceed with the utmost caution.
Lightning. Thunderstorm.
Coming down.
24. Memorandum. I need a break from it at the moment. You know what? I had a lot of fun at the Merchant's Bazaar. How about we go have some more fun at it? I like the idea of having more fun here. Who am I going to be slamming today?
Oh, for
Oh, this one looks... Oh, this one looks entertaining. This one looks very entertaining. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Choose me!
The world I want is a complete and utter mediocrity. Meritocracy. The elites aren't strong. The strong are elite.
I see.
Let's lower his podium. Come here, Glodell. Hi.
What business do you
What's
have with
this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I prefer to strike you with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Louise's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world? Are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly bracing, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, though? Glodell's winning. You only parrot Louise.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Louise. Do you have any original ideas?
What?
My word! You don't understand. Count Louise and I have simply come to the same conclusions. If that's the case, then I'd also rather support Lord Louise. But I had the same feelings as Will. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Of course these fools want to understand. Have fun, Glodell.
I knew it.
Glodell was seething. Good. As he should be. Eloquence and imagination. That was apparently only supposed to give me 4 eloquence if this guide is actually correct here, so I got a bonus. After listening to concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone was waiting. 43. At this rate, we're going to make it to 20, rank 20 in no time. And to think we start at what, 8,000 or something? Look how far we've come in such a short amount of time, it feels like. Anyways, we defeated Glodell at the debate. Now let's go hang out with Heisme as a celebration.
Apologies.
I've no one else to rely on. Heisme! Hello, Heisme!
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there! For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I've been thinking about the Yuji village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long, can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Let's just go and see.
Yes.
Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just east of Martira. The village is in, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Let's move.
In days gone by.
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way. No.
Tadari.
Tadari, it's me, Heisme. I've returned and have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's a leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I don't mind.
Got it.
That doesn't bother me.
my thanks.
Thank you for bearing with me. Heisme, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is.
This is Will, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then.
He's passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would be easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the tree, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging about it to Dari about it.
A crybaby, huh? A little crybaby Heisme.
Having trouble imagining it. The villagers are here. They watch us from a shadow. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too.
He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Did you hear?
That's horrible. I can't believe what they're saying. That's horrible.
Well,
Is that exactly within my expectations? Then, if they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to younger villagers. Seemed nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadori! The urn of bones is gone! What? What's the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
Tadori is just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
Explain yourself.
Hey,
What's the meaning of this?
This is the only welcome an outsider can expect. I'm sorry, Heisme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And that is my sole salvation.
I can feel Heisme's profound sorrow and strong trust. I'm not about to sit here while your son's ashes get stolen. That's some bullshit. How much scummier can you get?
So I searched the village entire. No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't the time to waste. You have my sincerest apology. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well.
Heisme and I return to the city in silence. What a bunch of bullshit.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer. That reminds me.
Rumor has it that the steel monsters wandered through the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. So even with Zolot's defeat, traces of his magic yet remain. There are any reports of them appearing outside, but it still sounds dangerous. We've got a request there, so we should go see what's going on.
Did you know?
Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sales of the year.
Well met, eh?
If I can stop yawning. That person's riding a sword. Anyways, let's hang out with
Barden. There's something I wish to speak with him about.
It's the accent. That's the problem that I'm having. That I can't copy down like I can't copy down. It's hard for me to copy down Heisme's or Barden's accents, I feel. That's what I'm having struggles with, I think. I want to try and sound something similar, but That accent is so hard for me to point down for some reason. I try and copy it, but it's just, my tongue just falls apart, it feels like.
You've come.
Oh, yeah. Glad you're well. Oh, this man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me. See, I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds around of the town, actually. If you time to spare, could we talk?
Sure, Martin.
Thank you.
Thanks. I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there's so many bothers about the place.
My apologies.
Oh, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. A bit of heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you
The whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
You should relax a little, man. I'm sure you're doing your best, but it wouldn't hurt to relax a little.
Nay.
I just think we need to take a firm stand against any and all evil. We only stand to gain if witness is stopped, yes?
And then,
Too many good folks here have lost loved ones. We've got to straighten this place out. Make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry now. I didn't mean to start rambling about all the serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real leads whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Please no more bugs.
don't worry.
Thanks to you. All the wee ones are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those wee ones and all the townspeople.
You really care about kids, huh?
So, I suppose. They're cute little things after all.
It was so.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when the monsters were tearing Maltira from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake, so I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many wee ones started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I lost my own child, and I couldn't protect any of the others. Wish I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
But you can protect them now.
No.
Can't you?
Aye.
You're right. Mumbling about won't change the past. I can do much more than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the wee ones ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world.
I can't keep the truth from Baron when he shows me such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
Well, first a scheme with Heisman, now this. You play a long game, the lot of you. But, thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, but yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yeah?
So that's how it is.
And I shall do the same. I'll support you in any who envisions the same future as you do.
Thanks. I feel Barnes' resolve as a governor and his deep faith in me. And we can get a leveled up commander.
The honorable guardsman, Bardon, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 3.
Lay down my very
The
life
general. That's the one that we need to... for more. That's what it is. Very nice. Ooh. I love him! Every single archetype has a great design, I swear.
But I tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire.
Bruh. I just think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. Hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. I need water. Damn that Barden. It's disgusting watching him play hero. What the? Excuse you? He's a bloody resort. Fit for God in the town and not is. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me consuming the guide as the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barden.
Aye.
But I have a plan to deal with it. Let's discuss the details inside. The heck? I decided to return to the group. I'm worried about Barden, but... Brawlhaven's Tavern. Let's go check in with another NPC. This time, let's go check in on Brigitta. It doesn't need to come here any longer. And yet... we should talk. Brigitta? Are you okay? Well, you're gonna need to be okay for just a few more seconds so I can go check out your shop, but...
Hey,
I've got.
Oh, also, do we have, Oh, yeah!
I thought standard igniters might be growing boring for you. Consider an upgrade of better stock.
More igniters. Courier Igniter, enables the multi-target hit and evasion raising skill Mage Agility Wave. A multi-target defense raising skill Mage Shield Wave. The multi-target attack raising skill Mage Group Strength. Ooh. And Darkness. Mage Underworld. A price, please. Equip that to Hulkenberg. Alrighty then. Brigitta.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. If you really want. If you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go.
I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitta that I would face her burns with her.
Yes. Will, you go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me?
No problem.
Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-Ignite extremists. The church has discovered their base.
What are you planning?
What?
What are you planning?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently this faction's based in a small village, fairly close to the Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they go to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg for her for forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on.
Please think this through. Brigitta, I want you to think this through.
You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud.
Brigitta's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. Fine. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
Ha! Do you expect me to believe in that nonsense? For you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog.
You would slaughter a village, Brigitta!
Hang on.
We're slaughtering a village! It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you
And what
after?
do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about.
I understand how you feel.
What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it. Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case,
I'm going to their base. But I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them. And we can move on. That's the most I can promise you.
Alright.
We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
obviously.
You come as well, and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens.
Alright. She led me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
It's just a place.
You there.
Hey, you there. I'm Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land.
Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them.
The church has been here. Several times. They never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, won't you agree?
Oh, no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
You've been tricked.
Hey, miss. You sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant, Papa. Papa, I want an igniter.
This is what they wanted
Enough.
then.
I see. Say no more.
It was the church then. The church that set you up.
This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church. But now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it?
To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigitte.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you unstop me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me.
I can sense Brigitte's deep gratitude. No need to murder the innocent.
I'm glad to have you. at
Guild
my side.
discounts. Nice.
But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Now that I agree with. Just be careful. Don't accidentally kill somebody who's not even related.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is it concluded.
I'd like to visit you.
No.
Still, I'll come visit you, Brigitte.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine. Since it's you.
Speaking of.
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. Huh? After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you'd like to come then come. Well, when I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish.
Aww.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
Well, that was
draws
nice.
nearer.
We didn't murder innocent.
That means
Luis is gonna runner. You know what I like doing? I like debating these idiots and getting their support. Come here. The throne will be mine. Who are we taking out this time? Oh, this guy. The guy who's pro-war, I guess. Alrighty. I will become king and create a military state for Rusante by Rusante. I see. You're stupid. Let's do it. Are you not that elder who turned into Sanctress? Just as I expect of a lesser tribe, a frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks are of no effect on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now. My good people, the dream of a united kingdom has failed. But when I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rusante. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing the tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Klimos nepotism. The time for the Rusante to claim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, you're son by his strength. Now the Rusante, surely you jest. Where does that leave the rest of us? Playing to the fanatics among the Rusante. How should I appeal? The tribes must stand together. We can't let tribal differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one. What? Nothing but idealistic platitude. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell could anyone make it so everyone helps each other or whatever it's all about? Pure free dreams they please, but I find the boys' dreams more appealing than Rudolph's. Impossible! I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe! Well, too bad.
I knew it!
You ran circles around that guy. Your idea struck a chord.
Works for me.
Eloquence and imagination, getting 5 points instead of the 4 that the guide's saying I should be getting. I didn't actually see if that increased anything, to be honest with you. I wasn't paying attention. Did I increase something? Yes, it did. I think we were at level 43 or 45. Thou art but one who fights vainly to effect change. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art worthy, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's go to In Square. Actually, aren't we already in Square?
What do you want to do?
Oh, sorry. I kind of lost track of everything for a second. That was weird. Let's see. You're the ones from the exhibition. Why would you do such a thing? As if you sought to denounce sanctism itself.
I take it you're angry?
No, I only have a tale I'd like you to hear. My intent is not to criticize. It was a thought-provoking folk tale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, I was reminded of it. No, it's imagination. That's not what I want.
That's not the right button.
All right then.
Watchtower, doors unlocked. I bet we can climb up from inside. Do you think the view would be incredible up there? If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover? My wisdom should broaden.
Let's take a break.
So then, let's find a spot with a better view. Me, and what a view it is.
Oh, yeah?
Raleighaven's so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The seawater is not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them?
I'd like to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet.
Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you're stuck in there. Yikes.
Had a good talk as I gazed at the scenery.
All right.
It would be fun to go into the water sphere.
Time marches on.
Another
and the age of the new
day.
king draws nearer.
Say,
With regards to the mausoleum, the army appears to be investigating the matter. However, let me guess, the monsters were too much for them and they came running back with their tails between their legs. So there must be a decent number in there.
That reminds
Come to think of it, we got a request from a soldier, didn't we? Why not finish up his task and kill some monsters while we're at it? I am not opposed to the idea.
Hey, listen.
Big sales going around.
Something I like him to look at. There's something I like him to look at.
So they're big. I keep hanging the wrong button. Big sales going on. What I'm most curious about, I guess, would be the armor shop and the weapon shop, obviously. Whatever. Oh, what? Shop prices were reduced. Woo! The pricing on that got reduced a lot, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, the pricing on all this stuff got reduced a lot. Ooh, absolutely then. This is no longer highway robbery. This is now actually affordable. And give that to you. Increase of Asian against strike. Yeah, I'd be a fool to not take advantage of this stuff now. Let's put this on you. All right. Next up, let's see the Galeo swordsmanship one.
This is on sale.
Guild discounts. These are still kind of robbery, I'm going to be real with you. But I might want to get this one at the very least, the Fortune's Bludgeon. It's only available to the healer, though. I still think I want it. It can be really good on the healer. Alrighty then, from here, I think I'm okay to finish with shopping. Let's go see Barton again.
Something I like him to look at.
I can tell how he sounds in my head now. It's just I'm able to like piece together it with the cutscenes. It's just again, I can't make my mouth sound like that. I can't make my voice. I can at least get the pronunciation of some words, I think. Sometimes. Well, not even that, honestly, actually.
You've come.
Oh, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time. You have a wee bit of time.
I am glad.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrance to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed him throughout town. Nobody wanted to do us harm, but we're getting in now.
Now then.
Now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious that are plaguing the town.
Like your political opposition? Like the people who oppose you?
Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. But one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is.
What the hell are you doing in this town, Barton?
Huh?
So, Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barton. Explain the special taxes plan of yours. Oh, was that... Well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you received here before you.
Serious.
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such offenses. Do you honestly believe Matteo will be attacked?
What now?
Or not to be prepared for anything? Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words.
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
What did you
You
say?
mocked me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way!
What the? What are you?
How dare you push a wee laddie? Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home.
Oh, the scary summer's talking. It's talking.
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nah, he's this fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep up my guard up,
But then.
and I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch.
Don't let things escalate. Just try not to let things escalate too much.
Oh, if I was worried about that, I'd never been a good captain. I tell you, I sure to even think about the man being governor.
The truth is.
I mean, I confess he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking of it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gastro. I've got some naivety in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
So.
If I want to fix this, I can ask show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro.
Are you sure that's wise? Are you sure about this?
Oh?
What's anything to unmoor the nerves about? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need a place safety. We need a place safety. We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Castro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see I want to reunite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles.
Things are fine as is. You can't. I think Martyr is fine as it is.
I've such an open-minded tolerance. But if we try to support you just as we were, we won't be of any use here. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace.
I feel Barnes' ambitions as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. Just be careful, man.
It's not enough.
Improves defense when the whole party's in the back row, and occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Barn will send a parcel. A rare chance of receiving supplies. Nice.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the car keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barn, we'd finally have some peace and quiet.
I decided to return to group. He's becoming too controlling. I understand wanting to protect, but this is going beyond that at this point. This is just controlling at that place now. Hopefully he gets his senses back soon. I keep hitting the wrong gosh dang button. Go to... You already know where to go to.
More debation.
Who are we going to slam this time? This time we are going to slam Ah, this guy. The pompous beauty. All right, buddy. My dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful king.
I see.
My eloquence and imagination? Let's do it. Hello.
It's you.
You're that elder who offered up their sanctuaries on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world, the true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just
Everyone, listen not to the empty words or ideas, but what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us should be displayed on the throne? Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. I love you, Ormilo. What is this bloody narcissist on about? He's playing to his group of diehard followers. Well, beauty is deeper than our skin.
No!
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty? Though I must admit, I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics.
It's just me, or is Milo less handsome when he panics?
I get what Will's talking about. The hero kings didn't become legend because of their looks. It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style.
I knew it!
It's awesome, that debate. You had Milo on his toes. The people saw the truth in your ideas. They got you something to show their appreciation.
Works for me.
More points. Rank 3, Imagination Visionary.
Imagination. What?
Very nice. We are in 39!
On, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, what we are going... Oh, wait.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it'd been in your hands. Good luck out there. Whoa, thanks. Nice. If those are the kind of rewards we can expect, then that's really awesome.
By the way, here, you have a request that's due soon.
What requests are you talking about? Oh. Well, it's a good thing because that's actually what we're going to be doing today. Let's head on over to the Grand Tread and let's go to the Catacombs entrance. It's been a while since we've been here. Apparently, this dungeon is going to be closed off forever soon, though. Regarding party setup, currently is Magic Seeker, Swordmaster, Commander, and Assassin. I'm okay with that right now. What I should not be okay with right now, though, is my open slots I just remembered. Weak to fire. I could do Maracucaja. Sweeping slash, poison shot, sleep shot. Perfect punch, bot. Sorry. It sounds like we might want some form of Tetra Break in the near future, so why don't we get Tetra Break right now? Negates one enemy's repel physical skill. Sounds like we might need that in the near future. Whoops. Alright, got that. We have another slot for this. Let's go with... We are Marakukaja. Nice Proclamation would be... yeah, let's do Nice Proclamation. And then Heisme. Faker's Roguery, Plunder Magic, Light. Let's do... Let's do Plunder Magic. Alright, let's save the game. Put on the jacket because my room is suddenly getting very cold. And let's go in. You took on a request, as I recall. Might it not be best to resolve it quickly?
Should we go in?
Well then.
In we go.
Oh,
Magla's as sick as always. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take care of the request we got.
let's do it.
The army still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand.
See.
Alright, let's hope we can go. Can we go in these side paths now? Yes, we can. They're open. Nice. Alright, time to explore.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Never mind. Time to not explore.
Stay present and focused.
Oh, dearie, dear. What is going on in here?
Away, you blasted corpses!
Oh, wait, you're people. Don't scare me like that.
You're that elder who fought the Grand Cathedral, right? I was nearby while you were fighting the skeletons that man was controlling. And by the way, you were using some amazing skills. What kind of magic was that?
Let's not worry about that. What are you doing here anyway?
I'm part of the Survey Corps. We got reports that there were monsters rolling around here. We got dispatched, but... Oh, damn squad fell apart when dead bodies start showing up, writhing like something out of a nightmare. Oh, Captain booked it straight out, leaving the rest of us behind. You aren't much when they're alone, but if they swarm you, it's very dangerous. Be wary. We'll stay a little while longer and catch our breath. But without Captain, there's no way in hell we'll finish the work. See you out there.
Hey, we found something.
Yes, we did. Open. Oh, hey, we can pass through. You okay? This is a stone chest.
You're so lucky.
Monk's clogs can be purified at a church. Alright. Let's go down this path first. Hello there. Old coin. Oh, hey!
Don't think we can avoid a fight
More
here.
to skull. So they just pop out. Spooky, scary.
Good one.
Oh, those stupid things again. I hate those things. Well, it's a good thing I can just insta-kill you now. Thank God. I don't ever have to deal with you again.
I imagine that would be of use.
Not bad.
Grace water.
You'll find a use for it.
This doesn't seem like an area where I can get experience that all that well. Aside for like this big slime guy.
If it's useful, I say grab it. I knew you could do it.
Where are you, stupid eye?
Impressive as ever.
This is
Get out of here.
They're onto us.
I'm just making sure we're okay. Making sure I've explored everything.
Look,
Road splits. Which way should we go?
Let's go this way first. I lied. Let's open all the doors. I want to murder him.
I think we can avoid a fight here.
There's a safe spot right there. Which route is the shortest? Hello there.
Victory is ours.
Peridot.
Safety hard won.
Stupid eye. Commander level up.
Feel the power.
More to skulls.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
What's down this way? There's a save point. Well, we might as well take advantage of it.
How about a break?
That's true.
Except that's going to respawn all the enemies. Well, why am I worried about that? I act like I'm worried about respawning all the enemies when all of them have been one-hit KOs. If anything, it's a good thing they respawn.
Push through. All right. How's that?
Murder.
That was brilliant.
There's something back here. Tarnished candelabra. Okie dokie. There's so many of you.
Nice work.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Huh?
Skill.
I swung.
I imagine that would be of use.
Huh? I hear slime. I hear goopy movement. Strange goopy movement. I see you.
Looks like they found us.
What's in the rock? Hero's Leaf of Light. Nice. Alright, move back. I'm glad I went down that path first, because I would have 100% been annoyed to have to go all the way back for a single chest. Do. Oh. Chipped key lower half. Oh.
This is...
The sword looks like a key, but just one part. It's not usable as is.
But
Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. That sounds good to me. One of a pair. There must be another piece somewhere. Unlocked it. Where am I? That is a boss door. What? Where's our boss door right there? Probably shoved from the other side. So where is this? I don't even know where I'm at, honestly. Enemies. I feel like I lost the plot about like 10 minutes ago when I started this dungeon.
let's go.
Sorry. Can't stop yawning. Oh, wait, here's where I am. So if it went that way, I need to go this way now. There you are.
That's not half bad. Just take it. You can always toss it later.
You ain't hiding.
Right, we did it.
I knew I could count on you.
Where are you? Wait! Yeah!
Now accept your fate.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop
Some
them cold.
dark hour. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Ah, very nice.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Alright, where were we?
Relax. These monsters are relentless.
I think
How many,
What now?
How many skulls did I need? Quest. Let's see. Skullduggery. 8 out of 8. Oh, okay. Well, that answers my question.
Hey, great job.
Thank you. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Here we go.
Broken igniter. Nice. I shouldn't really be surprised. Except, why you act like this is scary?
Such skill.
That's barely a threat. The barely quantifies as a threat.
Keep it.
Come on. All right. How's that?
All right. If that was one key, then this should be the other half.
Mayhap.
This too looks like a key. The shape reminds me of... Ooh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm gonna try putting the two pieces together.
Inner sanctum key.
All right.
Done and done. We decided to put the two together. We should be able to use this now.
However,
Alrighty. Let me make sure. Hmm. You know what? Before we do that, this might be a bit of a detour, but there's something else I want to check first. Because there's something back here.
Great job.
come on. Come on.
Yeah, nice work.
Do-do-do-do.
Amazing.
Let's push through.
Nice moves back there. Hey, great job.
This way. Never checked this way.
Come on.
That was well done.
I'm currently being chased. What do we have here?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Blaze igniter. Ooh. Free fire magic. Hello there, big slime.
On your guard.
I should have come here first.
All right. Here we go.
Oh well. Ooh, bomb of life. Don't mind if I do. Stupid eye thing. Perish. I think we just need to go down this way. Go down this way, go over this way, kill these guys for the sake of my sanity.
How's that?
Exemplary. I can feel the power.
I'm still getting quite a bit of AP, so I can at least get some skills on people. But that is unimportant in the long scheme of things. Because what is important is not that way. It's this way. Record my journey. Alright, this will probably be the specter that we're looking for that has the relic.
Yep.
Finish recording. Alright, let's get to it. Inner sanctum key.
The necklace really dense up ahead. Something might be there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. In we go. Ah, crap.
What?
What the? Is that the ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt after all. There's even a melancholy crystal here too.
Wait.
Calm yourself and remember that death is a passage through which none return. Tis more likely a monster which has undergone melancholization.
I see.
So this was the dark presence that Gallican has sensed. Perhaps we have these crystals as to thank for the strange changes afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of the opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
It looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Here we go. Ray yourself.
Alright, first time I'm fighting one of these guys. Not to mention he's got some friends.
Advancing.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Katablitch.
I have my methods.
Hex. Didn't work.
It was Magic Seeker. Wind. Let's keep this up.
Sword Master! Hack and slash!
Cut him up!
Yikes.
Curse chant.
Heavy.
It's Hex. Ah,
Hulkenberg's been hexed. She better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
okay, so that's what this is. Marakukaja! Ring the bell!
Helpful as ever.
Let us assassin. Then again,
Hey, remember how I still have a bunch of fire fangs?
I was saving the formidable indeed.
I won't hold
Because I do.
Just lend me your strength. No, this won't work.
I remember full well just how many fire fangs I've got.
Sword Master! I'll crush
Let's snap those bow. Ah! I just wanted to snap your bones, man.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone
Yes,
get
yes, I know he's dead.
Get up, get up.
She better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
Okay, so physical attacks are just out of the question, I think.
Assassin.
Well, dark. Surprisingly, that works. I'm very surprised.
Scour.
Mudun. Ow. Recover from the hex.
Are you prepared? Not now. Withdrawing. This should work.
Light.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Assault
Fine
beacon.
with me.
Increases attack, defense, hit, and evasion for all allies for 3 turns.
Perhaps not this. For all that we strive for. Healing arts.
Ring the bell!
Thanks.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
Assassin.
Cut him up!
Apologies. Would you
Come
finish it?
forth, Royal Soul.
With pleasure!
A tough one.
In the name of justice.
You know, it would be
Deal with
really
this.
funny if you died to this.
Observe the
You know,
enemy.
it would be really funny if you died to this.
I win.
Weeping Blood Staff.
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory.
New means of protection.
Fiery Strike. See ya. Black Jewel Necklace.
We have to take it out. Huh? Wait, what's that?
That's...
Oh, could that be the trinket that Nobilos? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it him.
I'm heading back.
Well, I guess that about wraps up our reason for being here.
Wait, don't teleport me out, you idiot! No! Oh, it didn't. I was about to say. False alarm, it didn't teleport me out. Where does this... Ah, there's a treasure chest. What's this?
Whoa, that's lovely.
Sapper pendant. Prevents burn. Nice. Status ailment and preventing items seem to be most valuable, so I'll gladly accept that. Oh, hey! And it makes a perfect round trip. Alright, I think we're done then. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can really do in here. And as far as the guide's concerned, there is nothing we can do in here. So let's get out of here. You there.
Oh, hold on a minute, me. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring those for me?
I brought them for you.
I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die. Oh, I'm so relieved.
I see.
Are you going to tell us why you need these more skulls now?
Well, you see, there's this weird fad among the nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster. But normal ones are no good, apparently. It's gotta be one of the specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they'll supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? A noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls. Said that I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously? That's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition.
Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, noble, or at the very least smaller than that, but lately they've all been panicked. I think the whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they've got, they can still die just like the rest of us. With years like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you, I managed to escape with my life. Here's a reward I promised.
Ooh, I just lowered my chair and it's here to grab at me. The Brigandine, or the Brigadine.
Thank you.
Thanks, young elder. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Pretty sure we got the thing we needed here, so we're just gonna go ahead and save the game. Let's get out of here. Let's call it a day. Whee! Oh, at least we're not eating abominations anymore. Back to Brawlhaven Tavern.
Speaking of,
We've recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste.
That time mess has affected a great many people. It's all such a shame.
All the more reason to fulfill our goals so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
Luis's.
There's still time until the soiree, sure, but we still need a secure route with time to spare.
Let's make it happen.
Right, the Princess Faye is riding on us. We should make sure that our archetypes are ready for anything.
Guess we're splitting
You know,
up.
all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned a rest today. Good job.
Maxed out our heals.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Very nice.
Shall we?
I hear a voice.
How did it come to this?
That's worrying.
All right.
But first, before we get to that, let's go give this guy his item back. Listen, you may be an asshole to me, but you lost it's something that was important to you. I'll overlook the bull, the bull treatment, and just hand it to you, and then we can call it a day, right? Here you go, mate.
What?
Actual necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to retrieve it for you.
I did it myself.
Of all the people, that to be a worthless elder.
What?
Oh, I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my early behavior. The things I said. Can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for but a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you.
You have my
very
deepest,
much.
most heartfelt thanks. Here's a reward I promise. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me.
It's all good, man.
Mission accomplished.
Besides, I also get increasing courage. That's more than enough reward for me. Making our way up.
You courageous young elder. I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I was returned to the countryside now. I bid you farewell.
Thanks, mate. All right. Elder. Let's go help out Barden.
Can it be?
Can it be? Sounds like things are starting to go down the drain for him. Which I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, honestly.
You've come.
Oh, yeah. Glad you well. I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He won't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating.
Just be yourself, man. I convince Barden with my eloquence.
What?
Be myself, you say? And what? Just face the problem head on. Like there's nothing to be afraid of. Just to be honest to a fault. It certainly seems far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt with.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you. Anyway, won't you come with me?
Of course.
Thank you, truly.
I thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of you. Somebody here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason.
You hear me?
The traitors should come forward immediately.
Hey.
Did you want to become a governor so badly that you would go this far? Sir Gastro?
What?
So you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this?
I know who.
Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your deniers. Take him away.
Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barnes' plot?
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to
My
me.
fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Serious.
Guards are threatening you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this your place, your town, or theirs?
Let's do this.
Furthermore, this is the man in any way fit to govern. I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Oh, is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. People should say, just like with the king. Well, that fellow's certainly your fault, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Do what they want, Barden.
Barden.
You should accept the will of the people, Barden.
What?
I
haven't a choice.
Fine, however. Anyone who cheats will have the hair slapped into them.
Am I under?
You all understand? You all understand that? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great
Oh,
help.
thank you. Nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say.
Hey, wait, tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my method?
You want me to be honest, and what you're going to get is honest. I'm leaning toward yes. You very well may have.
But then.
Whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I've no choice but to just hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the wee ones from rampant villainy.
Let's think of another strategy.
Well then.
There must be another strategy. Let's find one together.
Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much. For being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still.
The vote will be had soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well.
I can feel Barnes' firm resolve and deep faith in me.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Escape artist. Improves the chances of escaping from squad battle. Not bad. Like it.
Why not? I became a governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be.
Parth Barton, who had a grim look on his face. Very nice. Let's go see Brigitta.
Our world is filled with such senseless anguish. Filled with such senseless anguish. Ugh.
What? You're not Brigitta. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? And what have you done, Brigitta? An elder kid. Well, Lady Brigitta's contacts then. I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose.
I didn't expect you to show up here. You hear the cries?
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter's terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torch thanks to the renowned Igniter merchant, Lady Brigitta Lacaon.
At this time!
Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grantrad, once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye!
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitta! 3 cheers for magic igniters!
There you have it.
But they're lying.
It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me.
Of course.
I didn't do anything. The people I met then, at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-Igniter group. It was a Sanctus church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that Igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them. And so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme. Making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened. Someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it,
In short,
right?
this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience.
Are you giving in?
Hang on.
Do I have any other choice? This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together. Broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak. Their wealth. And their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided. From then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be.
You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them.
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up?
Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. I can't give up on a friend. A friend who's trying so hard to live.
Why did you?
Will you think of this world you want to create? What do you imagine there?
I want to see hope.
Right.
Hope is what I want to see.
It sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful.
I calmed Brigitte down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
Alright, next up.
Somehow,
Oddies, a great number of the city's soldiers have been injured. It would seem they are running with a human.
The group that was attacked was comprised mainly of new recruits out on a training exercise. Many of the injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid.
How horrible. Is there nothing that we can do to help?
That reminds me.
We've already taken out a related request, haven't we? Let's go gather those medicinal ingredients so that they can treat the injured.
That makes.
Alright, next up, we're going back to Grand Trad once more, and we're going to the Regolith Grand Cathedral.
Come to think of it.
Stroll's searching for a fishmonger, right? I bet they'd be around here somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna be helping out Stroll right now. So we're looking for some kind of fishmonger. If I could actually get my...
Save it.
Whoops, I thought the game crashed and I got so scared for a second. So like, now is not the time to crash. A fishmonger? I would assume a fishmonger would be down here. The horror. The horror. The horror. The horror. Doesn't strike me as a fishmonger.
Got a special. I see.
Do you know any shops that carry fish? We have fishy questions. Questions about fish. A fishmonger? Sure, they pop up when the catch is good. The shop is to my left usually has some, in fact. Oh, we were on the right track after all. Well, we should buy some while we're here.
Sure. Here's some money. To your left?
And what do you want?
What you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral.
It strikes me as a fishmonger. Stroll's probably looking for someone else.
Hey, mister.
What's up?
The shop to your left. There is no shop to your left. What are you talking about?
Fish, is it? Any fishmonger worth your coin in Grand Trad would be in the market. I sell fillet once in a while, but it's not my expertise. You buy one if you keep your eyes open. Am I right? How about you buy one of my fine cuts to complement that fish?
No. No. What the? Gold beetle?
You're not serious. Oh there.
No thanks.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question? We're looking for a fishmonger here in Grand Trad.
A fish come at a premium in Grand Trad, but if they're anywhere, they're in the market. Maybe make another round?
The hell is this fish trader? Game? Okay. I'm an elder Rhino sold.
Welcome.
Fresh fish! Get your fresh fish! I got bargains!
That reminds me, I had business with a fishmonger. I should talk to him. I feel like this is gonna end up making the side quest continue. I think that Stroll's actually going to be our first bond that we max out, which I'm happy about, because I think Stroll is like the best. I'm going to be real with you. I know that Stroll's supposed to be like your first character, like he's supposed to be like the bro character, I feel, of this game. You know, how, you know, think about the other like games. Again, this series is mostly inspired by Persona, it seems, so think of like Junpei, think of Yosuke, think of friggin' Ryuji. I think Stroll's the best, though. I'm gonna be real with you. I completely think Stroll's the best. He's just awesome. Because not only is he just a bro, he's also, like, the most intelligent bro. He's awesome. I love him.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it's swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze.
Apparently Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping?
Count of Helia. And just how much do you know of such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now? I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an elder, and Cleomar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind.
I'm looking for his inheritance.
What are you playing at? Is this Americana? I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Helia. He saved my skin once when some pain in the ass noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that. A noble buying things for himself.
Like father, like son.
Lummy, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the cow. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh?
Nice.
What'll I do?
This I cannot fathom.
Saints was to execute at the exhibition of Brave.
What are we to do?
Since turn never ceases with its surprise. I'm sure by the end of it, Four and Loose won't be the only ones fighting.
Look at that. What in tarnation's going on?
Merchant in front of the cathedral.
Got us.
Hmm.
That damn Louise. Damn. Why did... Louise is the only one left.
Where is this guy?
Oh there.
Not here.
Good gold.
Damn foreign. Thanks, sir.
Now what am I to do?
It said in front of the cathedral. Oh, you.
What do you want?
What do you want? You know, one of my clients, I know I do business via referral.
Stressful went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish.
Indeed, I was engaged with the late Count of Helia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with riffraff like you.
Does fish stink? With my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convinced the merchant I have no ill intent.
Huh. Oh, interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I was worried about how you would keep them fresh. Ah, that's still some memories. The Count Holly I remember was a magnanimous man. He was generally kind to all he met.
Business is
Perhaps I
done.
should have learned from his example. Very well. Tell me your story and I'll listen.
I actually know his son.
I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but sure you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and con men have tried every trick in the book to claim it.
I do appreciate
I've indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest of our details I prefer to share with him directly. Please, bring him when you are able. Yeah!
Found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. Stroll!
I'm sorry.
Stroll! I found it! I found your inheritance! It was somewhere completely random, but... Oh, hello. What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam,
What do you think?
Any luck find leads on the inheritance matter? I found the man.
Huh?
Have you? I was so shocked I took away your control the first bit. Sorry. You must take me to him so we can talk.
It's finally nice to meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you would come to resemble them both. Father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma.
He did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest.
My connection to your father is ultimately what led to him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing. In knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend their hardships for many seasons to come.
You're truly a Stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such a short order.
If it's the negotiations you are concerned about, there's where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters.
Lord Hydron? I'm sorry, did you say Lord Hydron?
Oh, so you know him. Well, I appreciate why you recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in my negotiations. Are you okay? Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I'd heard my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. Wise words to live by, I'd say. They instilled you with wise words.
Yeah.
Only now do I see that. Back then, I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace, before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. Yes, sir. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve.
Heck yeah.
Whatever burdens you carry,
Battle
I'll carry
hypnosis.
them
While in
too.
reserve, Stroll will gain experience at a normal rate, so even if he's in the back, he's still going to get equal amount of experience to everybody else.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man's safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a
A
lifesaver.
noble's legacy increases tolerance.
All right.
Nice.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? He loved his son. Only that he loved his son to the ends of the world. Come off, Fitz. You've gone a bit over the top with that one. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. I get the feeling he'd probably do mostly the same things. Like father, like son, you know? That makes me wish we could have seen his dad. He's just such an awesome character. I just can't with how good of a character Stroll is. He's so awesome, man. Anyways, let's view the Watchtower again. My wisdom with a raise.
Me? And what view it is? Probably pretty unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than the other places we've been. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. I've really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea, listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of a port. I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever.
Or, you like the ocean that much?
Well,
You like the ocean that much?
It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't.
No, I get that.
You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it.
I get it. Makes sense to me.
all right.
We're almost at wisdom level 3. My water's empty. It's just ice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, Prince. It is always kind of funny to me that we just have to start every day by viewing the prince's corpse. Well, not corpse, but you know what I mean. Let me make sure I save right now. Sorry. Ay. Anyways, what were we doing? Ah, I know. Let's go spend time with you.
I myself am.
What I do? Bardon!
You've come.
Ah, yeah. Glad you well. Personally,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget it. I'm right beside myself at the moment.
Aye.
Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Wanna go take a listen? And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. Regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Bardon.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You
You
unscrupulous...
bribed the Rosset, or you rigged the vote. You're too much a coward to act honestly.
Well, you see...
There's no foul play to be had here, Bardon. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
That can't be. Your watch missed something. And for all we know, Gastro's lackeys are afoot.
Your behavior is scaring people.
And look,
Bardon, relax. The expression on your face is going to scare people.
Bardon, you don't even mean now. This is pitiful to watch, Bardon. You need to accept the truth.
Serious.
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that's happened. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please...
And now you're looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fall short on the one wee thing, and then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town? Fine. Have it your way, will the people. Castro can protect you now. Shouting insults and running away. A circle of responsibility to the very end. But no matter, good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security.
Listen up!
Lord Bardon, there's a giant sandworm! Where's Sir Bardon? I must report him to him as soon as possible.
Please.
About that, reports are to go to Lord Gastro henceforth. But what's the matter?
A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Bond said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no.
A giant sandworm! Sir Castro, what do we do?
Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. Besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it?
Well, we thought it would, but...
You mean to keep...
Bond only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit. You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Is there a giant sandworm coming?
Bardon, now's not the time. Oh, it's you. Bardon, on the worst I do now. Now that I've been ousted. Now that I've... Bardon! There's a sandworm! You say there's a giant sandworm coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? There's defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. But there's nothing I can do now. I'm not a governor anymore. Will you abandon them then?
So then...
Are you abandoning them then? They abandoned me! No, no. This is no time for such thoughts. The humans must be stopped to protect the wee ones. First things first. I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the gods declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask you who to help me with. Please.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course I'll help.
Well, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But I think of the nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, don't need to be a governor to protect people.
I feel Bardon's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me. Commander Veneration. Rapid Swapper. Halves turn icon cost of switching with a reserve member during squad battles. Very nice.
Is that right then?
We should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you come back for another day.
This one's important.
The right to rule. Together, the great sandworm near Martira can be defeated. Sandstorms will lower accuracy, so preparing countermeasures is a must. I must speak to Bardon when I'm ready. Is it going to be the same human that we fought all that time ago?
Must thanks to you, Will. We send the monster back to the head it came from.
Would it actually be that same one? That'd be kind of fascinating if it's so. Let's go to the watchtower again.
So,
Second the scenery.
Me, what a view it is. Brawlhaven's quite a city, huh? The ocean's right there, so I'm sure there's a lot of fish to catch. The numbers of dishes you can make out of fish seems practically endless. I wonder if that's why the tavern is always so packed. So though, I can't believe people eat fish raw. I guess that's just how confident they are in the freshness.
hey,
What do you think of the cuisine here?
It's delicious.
Whoa, Hulkenberg really is rubbing off on you, huh? Is being on the road like this going to make us more and more like each other? Does that mean sooner or later I'll start liking... Blech.
Now then.
Ah, come on. At least you'll be able to stomach more things. Wisdom 3.
Wisdom.
Every stat is now at rank 3. Galka and I head back, discussing the scenery and city folk we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of...
There's a cemetery near Briarhaven called the Tomb of Lament. I've heard whispers of something most frightening appearing in the crypt.
Are we children sharing ghost stories now? Hold on, let me get nearer so we can scare the boots off him. There may be substance to this bedtime story. I too have heard rumors of an unidentified monster stalking the cemetery. Haven't we already accepted a request regarding that? Let's take out this monster before it causes any more trouble.
Alright
Stroll! I wonder if you come with me. Hi, buddy! Hi, Squidward. Very nice.
Hey,
Oh, hello. What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's because it's important to let off some steam, Oh, right. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to the Crown Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me, Will? But of course.
thanks.
Thank you. Then let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out to be the best. For the best. Whee! I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is a countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner? Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. Bargain, wouldn't you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Hylia. Minor details. The land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor that you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Something feels off. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hylians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title of land without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that. Stick to your ideals.
Stroll.
Hope is the only step behind a clear conscience.
You.
Will, you remember my parents saying?
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. See ya.
Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputations? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. Are you surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever boy. That's the clever move, Stroll.
No.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer if it were to come to light you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just you see, I expected from the son of a backwater lord who cannot even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? You're out of luck. Hand it over. Welcome to your new homes.
What then?
Young master, you use your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital.
Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn. Perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I want to see your smiles again. The ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is a shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatus to rise again.
But that's...
No. You've shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could ever express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, your master Leon... Pardon. Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering our alias other refugees. Let's begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatus and serve its new lord proudly.
Yeah.
Rangif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well, Will. I couldn't have made it through without you. I've done nothing, buddy. I've done nothing of real value. You are a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
yeah.
I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. I think so too. I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 7.
I've got it.
You can now study the samurai. I have to know, what does the samurai look like? What does the samurai look like? Oh! I can already see beauty.
Well, I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all the time, if there is ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
In Grand Trad? But that's... Pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Stroll's success has earned me more support from the people of Halia.
36. That was increased by 3. Browhaven have it.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about. Oh my gosh, you have your hat off? You look so much cooler without your hat. I'm gonna be real with you.
All right.
Before we do this, I have to see the samurai. Oh! Oh my goodness, he looks sick. Oh, he is beautiful. Oh. Oh. What other colors?
Oh, the red works really well. Oh.
Oh, even the silver looks great.
It looks amazing. I love it.
Oh, I can't. Sorry. It's so beautiful. I'm having a heart attack.
Hey, listen.
Incredulous.
Anyways, let's go hang out with Alonso, shall we?
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Alonso, my favorite bastard. Where's my save point? Alright, Alonso, let's talk.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind, and tell me. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. Sure, I can do that. With outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey to so far for Alonso. Nice. Haha, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences, if you'd indulge me. Have some free time right now. Indeed I do.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. All right, follow me. I know of a great spot. Oh, hey, this place. Alonso asked me to tell him about some things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Aha, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information is quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really want to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that.
What's that about?
I couldn't do such a thing.
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with you are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now. Yeah?
Oi.
How's our client situation looking?
Yeah.
We have 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments.
Ah, so not all talk. You know, my lord, it may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuclus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of a landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a far one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect, so when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim, then.
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all is said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there.
Well,
It's an interesting plan there. Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi.
Oi, Alonso.
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier. He's snooping around the village.
What?
What?
Hey!
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonso. If he finds out that you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to snatch soon. It's not lucky of his. I didn't expect him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. What do you mean?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all cost. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? how about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about all of this. Okay,
Leave it to me.
sure, I'll go.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me. For as deceitful and snake-like as the man is, he seems to care deeply about his own village and people. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Don't worry. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tick-tock, goes the clock. Ooh, Bardon!
Look at this.
Spirit Dust. Is Spirit Dust MP to all allies? Because that's really helpful if so. Hang on.
What now?
Bardon, did you just give me something awesome? No, it's 200. That's still awesome, though. Anyway, speaking of Bardon, let's go help him out.
Must protect the town.
It's probably going to be that same human that we fought before, the one that ate us. Are we finally going to be able to kill it proper this time, then? I really hope so. I was so close to killing it proper last time before it just ate us and stopped all progress. So if we get the chance to do it proper this time, I would love that.
You've come.
Oh, yeah. Glad you will. Can't let the human get any closer to town. You're all good and ready yet?
Hang on.
I'm sorry.
I need to make sure I save.
You've come.
Glad you're here. Let's go.
I thank you.
I'm so very grateful. I don't even know how to express it to you or your pals. He seems to have taken refuge in a desert nearby. I can lead the way if you don't mind taking your gauntlet run.
Let's move. We gotta save the town. Where's that damn human?
I heard the ground rumble. If we're here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Feeling something. It's gotta be here.
Here it comes. Where? There it is.
Yep, it's that one again. It's you again. Round 2.
The cavalry has arrived. Adventurers are hands, my
Oh!
friends.
You're helping out!
Hey, Wormface! Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do!
Great worm Homo Butera. This time we're getting our revenge.
Falling back. I'll use what I must.
We'll slow its attack.
My methods.
I won't hold back. Come forth, royal soul.
Cyclo,
I shall vanquish.
we're gonna be here a while. Battle cry.
For all that we strive for. Not this. To save the ground. Let justice.
Everybody, shield up! Ring the bell!
My thanks.
Swiping arc.
Okay, we're in danger.
Rancor.
Generation hit and right fell.
We're in danger.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Maybe not.
Hive.
Prepared. Not this. What a mess.
I swear they made you stronger.
No holding back.
Actually, no, for a fact they made you stronger, but this much stronger?
Let me rethink this.
It might be weak to ice.
Here.
You hit their
It
weak
is.
point. Keep it up.
Alright.
Come on, now.
Ice.
Healing up.
Heal
I
up.
knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
I owe
I'm
you.
not gonna be able to survive another hit of it.
Assassin. again. Assassin! How about this?
Sandstorm.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Oh, we're dead. Well, that didn't last. Nice.
Do not forswear thy path. Thy journey to the throne is but half.
Why are you talking, lady? You're not the one who's usually talking. Okay, we need to figure out a way of... Okay, we need a setup. So it's dealing physical damage. Okay, first up.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Okay, let's see here. First off, we need ice. You know what I might do? Blizza. To be honest, I don't even know if we can take it on right now. The guide says that you can do it now, but it also says that you could push it to a later day if you have more than enough time to complete it. So maybe we'll do it later? I'm not sure. Question. No, we can't hang out with Stroll. We can hang out with Hulkenberg. Hmm? I'm just thinking here. Old brain space, trying to think here. The only other thing I could do is maybe put the storyteller difficulty, which would guarantee win, but I don't know if I want to be that cowardly. And ideally, I would like to not be that cowardly. I also just, at the same time though, I do really want to see what's up ahead. Here, I have an idea. So first off, I have a bunch of these items. Hang on.
All right.
What now?
I want to see something. I want to see different, Is there any kind of, like, ice synthesis? Blizzaton. Mage, Mass Dancer, or Summoner lineages. Wouldn't really work all that well then. What I could do instead is just get the Blizza move then. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead, items. We'll go items. We'll use these. And for mage,
New skills, new possibilities.
magic circle. Max MP increased by 20. Now with that, we can increase our mass. We can gain the wizard. So let's study the wizard.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Give it to me.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that will surpass the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
The power of the wizard's soul. By this new magic, I swear I will change the world. I shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who have suffered in this land.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I'm not going to switch to it. Instead, we're going to go ahead and use items so we can get Blizza unlocked, and then I can pass that down. So let's use this. Use it on the wizard.
I found new power.
Blizza's unlocked. Alright. That's all I need. And then we'll go back. Magic Seeker. We're going to swap out... We'll swap out Tetra Break for now. Attack. Yeah, attack. Blizza. Yeah. Deal medium ice magic damage. That'll do. And then we'll still have Hulkenberg with Maraku. Ooh, you know what we can do? Hang on, I got a different idea. We'll put you there. And we'll give you shield. We'll replace shield. Shield art's really helpful though. But I know for a fact I'm gonna want Mara Kukaja.
All right.
It's simply a matter about Medi. Speaking of Medi, I'm definitely gonna also want to start leveling up. Getting the level ups for the healer class so I can start getting better healing moves. It's gonna be a while before we can do that. But I do want to get that if I can. Heisme. I think I'm happy with Heisme being able to still deal just Tarunda. Trying to think if there's any other move I would want him to have. Perfect Punch would be a quick, easy one. Nice Proclamation. Gold Attack? Nah. I think we can keep Heisme at what he's doing. He has we have Blizza, Patra, Marakukaja. Oh, I was about to say, what did I just do? Stroll, what are you currently using? Oh, you have open a slot. I've not given you anything. It might be worth it to give him Strike Dodge. Because that wing move is definitely Strike, right? You know what? Sure, we'll give it to him. Vorpal Sword. I just don't know where to go from here. But I think this, at the very least, will have a better chance of working in some fashion. As to whether that means it wins, I don't honestly know, but it sure shit can't hurt to give it a shot. All right, let's try this again.
I thank you.
Hear the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can skip this. I forgot, we already read it.
We will not fall here. Heads held high, everyone.
That's good. Thank you. All right, we're gonna start by lowering us to attack.
Well, I sure do.
I call upon royal power within. Take that.
Skullcracker.
I'll get some distance by this power.
Blizza.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
We already at max, so it doesn't really matter.
Not this. Behold, we stand together.
Let's go for it. Leap thrust! Feral bite. Ugh. Swiping arc.
Captain's hurt bad. Need some healing. Captain's on his last leg.
Assassin!
Someone get him healed
I
up.
have my methods.
Lower.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Ice.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I will not let
I knew
you
you'd
die.
help.
My thanks.
My thanks.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Allow me to use
You
this.
hit their weakness.
In the name of
Nice
justice.
moves, Heisman.
This calls for one of
Binding
these.
rope. Feral bite. Ow. Sandstorm.
I refuse to die yet.
Try to heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone
Magic
heal?
Seeker. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Let
That's
justice.
your
I'm
opening.
definitely not meant to fight this thing right now.
All right.
That helped.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever.
Let us clean up the face me.
But unfortunately,
How about
I didn't hear no freaking bell.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Perhaps not. Here.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Fight
up,
is
Stroll.
power.
Ice.
Heisman,
For all
they
that
cut
we
your
strive
speed.
for.
So be careful.
I knew you'd help.
Much thanks.
My thanks.
Perhaps. Oh, power of kings. There's a better way. Tis best used.
Lower. Ow. Okay. Turn my defense to normal, unfortunately.
They've
No
slowed it
holding
down.
back.
Yeah. I should have used Marakukaja. Shit.
Not now.
If I have to reset this fight, I'm going to swap out Leon's class, because I don't think Swordmaster's going to be good for this. Go ahead and heal Heisman.
It's okay. Let's go.
Blizza.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'm in the shield.
Marakukaja.
I owe you.
Heal me up.
Thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Sword
moving
Master.
slower.
Moving to the rear. Sword Master.
Battle cry. You missed.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Fight is power.
Ice.
You hit their weakness. That's your
Magic
opening,
knife.
Captain.
I will not let
That
you
helped.
die.
My thanks.
My thanks.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Perhaps this suits me best. I'll save this. Face me. I
Tarunda.
have my methods.
In the name of justice. This should
Lower
work.
this.
Come forth, royal soul.
sworn oath of knighthood. This should help.
Swiping arc. You missed! Strike dodge. I was right. This is strike. Then I was right to put on. Focus. Hit evasion, bros. Thank you.
Stroll, your speed's down.
I think we can do this. It's going to take a while, but I genuinely think we can do this.
Mustn't settle for the easy way. I'll use
It's
what I
just going to
must.
be a long, painful one, but I genuinely believe in this.
Some dark
Lurking
hours.
Nightblade!
Sword master.
What a mess.
Here.
I have a bunch of these lava crystals.
Magic Seeker!
You hit their weakness.
I
That's your
stand
opening,
ready,
Captain.
with blade in hand! I'm stepping back, for all that we strive for!
Ready?
Thanks.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever.
We might be spending the rest of this video doing this, honestly. I'm going to be real with you. This is not a fight I should be taking right now, but it is a fight that I'm
Coal.
fully invested in.
Too much, perhaps? This should work.
Feral Bite.
I see your
Miss!
Finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Crap, I forgot to upgrade our defense.
Moving slower.
I shall vanquish evil.
No, not this.
For turns that I don't know what to do, I'm just going to use lava crystals and items because those do
can do this.
consistent damage.
Magic Seeker! Free!
You hit
Freeze.
their weakness. That's your
blade
opening,
in
Captain.
I will protect you!
Need help.
My thanks.
My thanks.
Oh, power of kings. How
Tarunda.
about this?
Stroll, your
Now,
speed's
what's the
down.
play? This should work.
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep it
go.
up, Stroll. Nice.
There you go. Swiping arc. You missed!
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Healing arts!
That helped.
Much thanks.
Prepare.
Helpful as ever.
You think you're... I'll use what I must.
He's about to lose his agility.
Rancor.
You're keeping that!
Stroll,
Are you
your speed's
prepared?
down.
Let's try this.
Lava crystal.
Magic Seeker!
Blizza.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
This won't do. Here!
There's no denying we're making progress. Sandstorm. Miss him.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Oh, power of kings.
Losing it. You're not losing your
I have
attack.
my methods.
Heisman's basically just been
Now, what's the play?
only job right now is just to make sure that if stats are lower, if stats are about to unlower, they need to stay lowered.
Could do with this.
Stroll, your speed's
Magic
down.
Seeker! Free!
You hit their weakness.
For
That's
all
your
that
opening,
we
Captain.
strive for! I will not let you die.
Thanks.
Heal up.
My thanks.
I owe you.
Let us clean up this mess.
I genuinely believe I can beat this.
Tis best used.
You hit their
It's gonna cost a lot of materials, but you know what? I've farmed to hell and back with some of these materials. I'm gonna use all of them if I can.
Not now.
If I can beat this on normal mode at the level that I'm at, then I've earned it, I feel.
Here.
I mean, come on. Feral Bite. Shit. Shit. Not good. I command thee, miss.
You need training.
Yeah, yeah.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Are you alright?
That helped.
Heal.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll,
Be
your speed's
not
down.
assassin.
Cut it up.
Darker arts.
Now, what's the... No holding back! Let's try this.
Nice chunk.
Let's go.
Free!
Liza.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Oh, power of heroes! There!
Hulkenberg's
Let us
moving
clean up
slower.
this mess. I'll use what I must.
I'm
There's a better way. How about
gonna take some of this. Thanks. Feral bite. Ugh. Swiping arc.
Finesse.
I'm okay.
Beautiful dodge, Heisei.
Are you prepared?
About to lose its attack.
What a mess. Could do with this.
All right, we're all out of lava crystals.
Captain, it's
Those are all the lava crystals I ended up getting whilst I was farming during the friggin' whatchamacallit. Gosh dang, I can't even remember.
Healing us!
I knew you'd help.
my thanks?
My thanks.
Stroll,
You
your
think
In the
yourself
castle,
equal
that's where I was
assassin?
farming them. Anyways,
I have my
Tarunda.
methods.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
You ready for the endless supply of fire fangs? Feral bite. Ow. Crap!
hurt bad.
I'm okay.
Let's get him some healing.
It's okay.
Captain's on his last leg.
Vitus power.
Someone,
I'm fine.
heal us.
Magic Knight! I will not let
Helpful
you
as
die.
ever.
Quite a boon.
Ah.
Let us clean up. Face me.
Lurking Nightblade.
Swordmaster! Perhaps not. Here!
I got so many fire fangs.
Let's go.
We are halfway done. If I beat this, I earn it, alright? This stupid human's gonna get it.
Nice.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I've gotten all this equipment and stuff. This is what it's for. A fight like this is what it's all for.
I'll use what I must. How about this?
Now, Swordmaster!
Every single ounce of it is what is what this was made for.
This calls for one of these.
I will.
I'm going to beat you.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Are you alright?
I owe you.
My thanks.
That helped.
You think yourself equal to a Ujeev's agility?
And if I have to use extra MP to do it, I will.
I'll use this.
I'm not afraid to use it. Brownborough, this is new. Crap.
The moment of truth.
Now is not the time to unleash because it can't even be hit. You raised every stat.
Holding back. Let me rethink this.
Question. If I were to do... This might just be a mindless decision, but I'm going to try it anyways.
This should work.
Stroll,
Damn it.
better than that.
Let's I can take it.
I should have figured, but I was way too curious. And unfortunately, this is going to make things harder. Sunrise. Okay, it didn't really hurt.
A blunder. Some darker arts.
I can't. Swordmaster!
Here! The freedom of a wanderer. This should work.
Magic Knight! I will
Helpful
not
as
let you
ever.
down.
If it all does that again, I'm screwed, I think.
I knew you'd help.
But I didn't come this far just to give up now. Okay, maybe it's time to give up now. As much as I would love to continue, we may have genuinely hit the limit.
Assassin! No.
I want to deny it, but if it keeps burrowing, there's nothing I can do about that.
Tis best you.
That helped.
I can't stop it from burrowing.
I owe you. I shall vanquish evil. What a mess. No point wasting this. Staying on the defensive.
Guard up!
Is everyone all right?
Sandstorm.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Assassin! I have my methods.
Now, what's the play? Let's try this.
Heisman,
The freedom of a
they
wa-
cut
Let's
your
go.
speed, so be careful.
I step for all that we strive for.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Captain,
Let us
they've
clean
slowed
up
you
this
down.
mess. This should work.
You hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within.
Heisman.
This calls for one of these.
Feral bite.
You
missed!
Like poetry in motion.
I'll do all I can.
Full focus!
Victory is at hand, my friends! Charge!
Thanks!
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
This is a perfect chance.
That's
Observe
your
the
opening,
enemy.
Captain.
Behold, we stand together.
I am going to take this slow.
Just the thing.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I am more than halfway through at this point.
There's a better way.
I do not care at this point if I'm wasting all my resources. This is what they were for. It's not wasting if it works.
I'll use this.
In the name of justice. Here!
Magic Seeker!
I stand ready. With blade in hand. Not now.
Even if I fail this attempt, I think I have a strategy I can make work. Am I being stupidly stubborn? Yes. Do I care? Not in the slightest.
Let us clean up this mess. Allow me to use this.
I see a path, and I wish to make it real. You missed!
On, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
I shall vanquish evil. This should work.
By this power.
You hit their weakness. That's
For
your
all
opening,
that we
Captain.
strive for. Are you
I
all
owe
right?
you.
Quite a boon.
I knew you'd help.
Refuse to give up.
Be not
Now when I've come so far,
How about this?
Now, what's the
when I've
plan?
done so much, when I've wasted how much time
Let's try
fighting
this.
you. You missed!
Magic Seeker! Ice!
You hit their weakness. That's
Observe
your
the
opening,
enemy.
Captain.
I'm willing to do it.
Here.
That helped.
You think yourself equal to a UG? Not now.
No, just do the thing you've been doing.
Best used.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Yeah, by throwing a billion. Fight nobly. Throw billions of items. I think we can survive one hit. We don't have to. We don't have to survive one hit. I have healing items. I am full of heal.
Thanks.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Sandstorm.
Too slow.
Talk about a close call.
Face me. Rancor.
Are you prepared? This calls for one of these.
Lower.
The magic seeker.
You hit their weakness.
Come on.
That's your opening, Captain.
Next up is going to be assassin. Yeah, we can lower it. Okay. Just keep throwing fire fangs.
Now accept your fate. I have
It's
my
lower.
weapons.
I refuse to give up. I refuse.
This should work.
I've come too far to give up.
You hit their weakness.
And by that power, I will kill you.
Worthy foe after all.
You think yourself equal to a UG's agility? I was safe. Apologies.
Now,
Would you
what's
finish
the
it?
play? This calls for one of these.
Fire fang.
Not done yet.
Okay. Okay. We can work with that.
I'll do all I can.
Yes!
Heads held high.
Except it doesn't do anything for me because
Whatever.
Let's go.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I owe you.
Mediline.
Quite a boon.
I knew you'd help.
Be neither. Some dark mandible bearing.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
I'm gonna have to use an item to lower attack too. Good thing I got plenty of these.
Let's try this.
The freedom.
I'm so close.
Here, still standing, I see.
Feral bite. No! 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 I've come too far to give up now. I can't. I have come so far. So far, I do not want to give up.
I'll hold my ground.
I refuse.
They'll not break my defenses.
I don't care.
They cut your speed, so be careful.
How about this?
I can't afford to hold back. This should work.
Captain,
The freedom
they
of a
slowed you
wanderer.
down.
It won't hold back.
You hit their weakness. That's
Observe
your
the
opening,
enemy.
Captain.
Magic Knight!
Mediline.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
Stroll
Let
your
us clean
speeds
up
down.
this mess. I'll use the
Come on.
incredible indeed.
Swiping arc. No, please. Please. Is it over? No, I refuse.
Hold on.
I've come so far, wasted so much time.
Not this.
I do not want to give up on this. Please, just because the AI says no. I say yes.
This calls for one of these.
Scroll,
Let's
your
stay
speed's
calm.
down.
Vitus power.
I can't give up.
Hold on.
I refuse to give up.
This'll do.
Quite a boon.
Thank
I
you.
do not care what I waste at this point. I have gone so freaking far doing this.
I shall be as a shield.
Do you think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
I have gone so far doing this. To give up would be a sin. I can't give up.
Swordmaster!
I will spend everything I have. I swear it. I will spend everything and I will use everything. I do not care. I am not going back without a win. That is a solemn swear.
Magic Knight. Healing
I owe you.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Let us now accept your fate. Commendable bearing.
Now, what's the play? Could do with they die hard.
Flaming arc. Please, why no one missed it? Stop barrowing! I can't deal with this.
Take it.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
I stand ready. Just
Heisme.
Quite a boon. You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility? I will survive.
Guarding seems the wise move.
Stop burying, you damn stupid snake. Why is it not missing anymore?
Magic Seeker. Free.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Magic
Captain.
Knight. I
I
will
owe
not
you.
let you die.
My thanks.
That helped.
Let us all power of kings. Formidable indeed.
I shall fight as the noble I am. This should work.
Please, just let me win.
Absorb
I am-
the enemy.
Please.
From out worthy foe after all.
Please. Yes. Come on.
Assassin!
Come on.
No.
I refuse to go without a dub.
Tis best you apologies.
Now,
Would you
what's
And
the play?
you will be the mantle.
Tougher than I thought.
I won't hold back.
Yes. Yes. Holy crap. Yes. I win.
Okay.
I am victorious.
I feel stronger.
I win.
I shall rise.
I shall
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
I deserve that win. Barton!
Right there.
Kevin, now's our only chance.
Die, you stupid worm. I apologize. I'm causing you all this trouble. Are you hurt?
Everything okay?
Oh, this is nothing. There are my few redeeming features that I'm right tough to kill.
I thank you.
I cannot believe I've actually beaten that. That is honestly fascinating that I managed to beat that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I was gonna have to do something else, but I just ended up realizing a plan, and then I was just like, I've gone too far. I've sunken too much into this, that the only way I'm coming out of it is with either me going insane and setting it to storyteller mode, or me actually winning. And I actually freaking won that. I don't care if it's a small victory. That was awesome. I don't care. That was amazing.
I can finally see your power with my own eyes. So that's how you defeat Lady Joanna's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. It really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you, Will. Please, give my thanks to your friends. And with this, we save Martira.
Let's go tell him.
Yeah, good idea. Everyone will feel well at ease once they know the giant Samward's not coming. I just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Let's return and reclaim it, and I'll depart from Martira forever.
Forever? I still can't believe I did that.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life is in no real danger. He just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man fighting a giant sandworm. I'm resting in the administration building. Even Gastro can't complain at this point. Not like that guy's around, though. He's hiding somewhere.
Even so.
Why would Bardon do such a risky thing, especially for the people who voted against him? All he did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move.
Go away! Bard protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Bard can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us.
Charlie, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he dares to please to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
Is that true? Is it true, you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in Act's workshop picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and he said nothing while his soul was tempered. It didn't boast in the slightest. Surely, if he sought power...
I also saw Bardon before he left to fight. He bought a huge amount of wound care supplies at the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. And the reason he didn't say anything was so we won't worry, you know? He didn't want us to pack, but to continue on as normal. Tell me such a man could do anything but good.
You speak words of praise, but do not remember, Bardon requires your help. He always leaves things for others to handle.
Is it wrong to ask for help?
What I'm saying is that's impossible for Bardon alone. Indeed, it was impossible for Bardon, which is why he wisely requested aid, and then splendid things were accomplished. I for one think it was a great decision.
Just so.
All of us have always been relying on each other, but strangely in this instant, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose to stole at Bardon to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Bardon wanted power of the whole town, it was us who wanted Bardon in the town to do our job for us. Self-governance should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Bardon lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted. But he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much.
Hey. We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We just try to make Bardon do all the work. That's sad.
There's something up to Martira. Again.
He said he wants to play. The kid says he wants to play with you.
Such a great relief.
Oh, so I managed to save the wee ones' lives after all.
I can sense Bardon's profound gratitude and solid faith in me. I earned this rank 7. Escape Master. With certain exceptions, escape will always succeed during squad battle.
Many thanks.
Will, thank you truly for saving Bardon.
Now then.
We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure out things out ourselves.
Entrusted Bardon to the care of the people of Martira and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from the people of Martira thanks to Bardon's support, increased faith in me. I earned that +3. Am I out of materials from it? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. Instead, I feel rejuvenated.
What now?
I feel alive. I feel amazing.
Although I do admittedly feel a bit weaker. I did use a lot of supplies. I won't deny that. But that's enough of me complaining, whinging, and whining and bining. Apparently, in this square, there's an NPC we can hang out with. And it's pretty easy to look for them, the game says. All you gotta do is look for someone with a mask, apparently.
All right then.
I think over here.
All right then.
Yeah.
Gone clammy all over. What am I gonna do? Grand, innit?
Yeah, you. Hi.
You there.
You, do you know what lies beyond these waters? The island. The homeland of the Mistari. As someone born far from its shores, I've always longed for it.
What's there?
In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn for it from the outside. When we are on the mainland here, we are nothing but pagans. You understand what I mean? If you are interested, I will speak.
Not today.
Okay.
I know I said I would just do it, but there's something I realized that might be important to do first. Which is go to the Gloam Hall and stock back up on all the materials that I just wasted.
Stay there.
Because I did use up everything. And having at least 10 of everything probably is not a bad idea. Yep, that'll do. Hey, hey.
Where to?
I still can't believe I honestly beat that. If I had to be completely honest with you, I did not deserve the win in the slightest. But will I accept it? Absolutely. Hey, I didn't turn it to easy mode or to even storyteller mode. I kept it on normal. That's more than I can say for what I did with the stupid chest. But hey, the chest was a different matter. Well, sort of. Kind of? I don't know. The chest was a case of me forgetting to buy items, and then I was just unable to deal with the sleep status ailment. This was a matter of I brought overly many items and suddenly was able to just spam this thing with 1 billion stones.
You there.
What's there? My tolerance. Let's listen.
It's decided. Shall we head elsewhere? Pagan. Of course, we did not choose that name willingly for ourselves. Our religion is simply not the one that the state endorses. The Sanctus Church and the other tribes are painfully closed-minded. They reject us and wish only that we were to disappear from their country. You have a very good impression of the other tribes, do you?
You see.
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe reject cultures different from their own. It is not only a matter of religion. Each tribe has their own unique customs, do they not? And to members of other tribes, those customs are incomprehensible and off-putting.
Such as? What sort of customs?
Let me think. Have you heard of the Ujif custom of cremation? The Ujif tribe burn the bodies of their dead and keep the fragment of inch of bone that remain in an urn. For people like the Sanctus, for whom burial is the norm, and even for us Mustari, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp.
Which is why.
For the Mustari tribe, rather than creation, we have our only religion, and when others could not comprehend that, thus we became pagan. As long as the state religion exists, we will never be accepted. Our teachings, our culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, that is the island's reason for existence. This country is full of those who would reject our very being, after all. And so in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith in our gods, we need that island to act as our support.
Tolerance.
All right.
You are not cruel to me, not like the others. Yay!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
It seems that there's a shortage of medicine to treat the wounded.
Supplies have been scarce lately. I hear there's plenty of ingredients in the Gracia Forest, but...
The forest lies a good distance away from Bridehaven, and acquiring the ingredients is a task fraught with danger.
Yes.
We accepted a request from the herbalist for this, did we not? Let's get her the ingredients she needs.
What should we do?
Yeah.
No about pulling this off. I must steel myself. Sorry, I was looking at something. Okie dokie. So, one more thing I want to look at before we continue
What now?
is these. So, Salva is Salva is weak to Pierce. I can't
Fancy
speak.
a bit of info. Just between.
I get.
The devotee is weak to electric damage. The port corridor is weak to is quick to anger. And this guy uses magic that reflects physical attacks of Tetra Breaker. Okay. I think we've got ways of dealing with all of that in some fashion. So I think we should be fine. You know what that means? Not that button. You know what that means? Worship Harbor. That's right. We're going into the dungeon. Let's get ready. We don't get a party member for this dungeon, it seems. Unfortunate, but oh well. Shall we get moving?
Got it?
We got to secure a route to Luis's private quarters. That's the only way we're going to get our hands on the curse formula.
What do you think?
We sneak into Luis's gauntlet runner? In we go. Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
So,
Alright, you know the plan. The formula is deep within the stronghold, and we gotta get it somehow.
Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
let's go.
The crew cars are just down this way and to the right. Let's make our way there.
Are there any monsters I can farm here?
That damn sergeant from hell gave me a proper beating. I barely recognize me own face anymore. Your brains ain't have muscles enough, he said. I'm just out here trying to do right by Lord Louise. Just wait. Just wait. One day I'll catch that bastard when he's sleeping. I'll make sure he doesn't ever wake up.
I'm stuck.
The other day, I walked into the maintenance chief's room by mistake. That mule-headed bastard shot at me until he was hoarse, he did. He was furious. He's just worried about the times leaving his old ass behind. That he's anxious about all the spies falling has about these days.
Hey.
Oh, mate, did you hear? The master sergeant, the drunk? Well, he got absolutely smashed and took out the enemy gauntlet runner with a cannon. He never misses a chance to fight, does he? Maybe it's because he's never lost. He'd be a force to be reckoned with if he could put down the bottle. Hey, new guy. No loafing about. The chief ain't shy about reprimanding the reprobates. Or worse. Lost count of all the poor souls he tortured to death in just last year, and you never see him coming, so straighten up. I heard Juna sing the other day, and instantly fell for her. Just couldn't help it. No one of Lord Louise's with a woman like that. A ranks hosts some downright obsessive fans of the songstress, and first and foremost among them has got to be the helmsman.
Here we go.
This place.
We need to find a person in charge.
What you need? What the?
You're a rookie. Maybe want to break to you, but no one's here is going to take it easy on you just because you're a kid. You seize your role, then you perform it with your own two hands. That's how Lord Louise works.
Here's an item.
Take it and decide its purpose.
White Hawk wings for the gunner.
What you need?
Don't even think about going into the back room. It's off limits to bottom rung grunts like us. Sneaking in, that's a good one. Come off him, mate. Those guys ain't letting you through. You see the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? Would love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all this damn grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll do something worthy of Sergeant's attention, which is then we'll get to work in the cushy areas further inside. I heard about you lot. You're the new recruits. To be one of us, you gotta put your life on the line for Lord Luis. If you so much as think of double-crossing us, well, it'll be the last thought you ever have. Ot, where do you think you're going? You lot are the new recruits I'm hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh no.
Really? Why are they restricted?
Because that's the rule, that's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Zanth. You got no business going back to his quarters. So if you are all caught up, get your ass back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here.
Sergeant Zat. Isn't he the hulking brute that got in our faces earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area? It would be a fool's errand to try and convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our Fisk would make a more compelling argument.
Don't!
No, if you make a scene here, we'll be found out instantly. We have to think of another way.
How might we stay out of the guards' sight?
I see.
If they ever leave their post, perhaps that's when we could slip in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around.
Then...
I have to talk to everyone again.
Oh, how about you and me having a drink here tonight? We don't get any real breaks, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know. Gonna to invite the two door guards along as well. Heard one of them say they brought the good stuff in today. I saw the guards giving you all time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes. I just get a little drink in them and they'll warm right up to you.
What you need? Oh, come on.
Oh, you really want into the back room now, what, huh? Curious lot, ain't you? If you really want in there that badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards aren't around. Assuming such a thing is possible, mind you.
Why are you guys just cool with this?
Guards chase you off. Of course they did. They're not gonna take a kid like you seriously. A rookie's gotta make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face.
What should we do?
So what's our next course of action? It would seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea. Just watch.
An idea? What are you planning, Stroll?
You again. I'm only gonna say this once more. You're not allowed back there.
No.
Sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only came back to talk to you. To learn from an esteemed senior crewmate.
Huh? You want to do what now? You do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds
I've heard you've got quite the discerning palate. I think I might join you for a drink or two. I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree.
Oh, why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? Yeah, my shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell? One drink can hurt.
Stroll, I love you, buddy.
Yes.
Wow, Stroll actually did it. Nova's really do know how to schmoove. Schmooze. We should seize this opening. Go, now.
Wait.
Hold a moment. Let's stand up if we move as a group, and we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest of us to follow. Agreed?
This is a sound plan. That raises the question. Who will we send out?
What do you think?
Well, Captain?
I'll go.
Now that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities.
I agree with Heisme. You undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for this task.
Right?
And besides, it's your job to grab the cursed formula anyway. No need to fear. I'll be with you all the way.
Bye.
We're off.
Stroll's distracting the sentry. Go now while we have the chance.
Go, go, go. Oh, God. Are we seriously doing this?
All right.
I hope you realize this will be the tough part. That room up there is Sergeant Zanth, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
And it looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. Now, how should we secure a route without getting noticed?
Let's knock out the guards.
Good.
Nice and clean. I like the sound of it. It's a little mean, but they don't leave us much choice. Once we knock out all the guards, our infiltration route will be secure. Then we can safely get everyone in here. You can get closer to the guards without them noticing you, then ambush them from behind and knock them out.
Okay.
I'll help you with the face sight too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time.
I don't like this already. There are guardsmen patrolling the inside of the Caradrius. If you enter the field of vision, you will be captured. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind and catch them off guard by pressing X to stun them. You use this for wider sight. Now with the aid of face sight, stun all enemies to secure an infiltration route for your allies.
Give it a shot. Watch out.
I'm already a fan.
I don't like this.
Donk.
Phew, we should be good here.
Whoa! Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay?
I don't like these missions.
I don't like this.
Gotcha.
Okay then.
On the next one.
Watch out!
Gotcha.
All right.
I saw them. Bet all those guards weren't expecting to clock out this early. Santa's cars are in the back. I'll go call everyone over.
Can I cut in?
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can sense anybody inside. Someone's in there, and they're alone. Now's our chance.
And let's take care of him quickly. The call from earlier is probably still passed out drunk, but a commotion would bring out this warning.
That reminds me.
Hang on. Do you remember what the informant told us about Xanth? He was described as a huge man clad in armor. He must be the guy who housed us earlier, right? We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that a different strategy like using poison or burns might be more effective. If you follow the intel we got, we should be able to handle Xanth. Let's take care of him before we get found out and this whole plan goes to belly up.
Ready? Right.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for today because I'm tired. Especially after dealing with that stupid sandworm. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.